Hello and welcome to the new video. Today we're gonna see if we can continue with all of these B versus D projects that we have. So let's see. I was having the trouble opening the D project here. Let's see if it works now. Yes, new window. Okay, so it works now apparently. So let's put this in one half of my screen and this on the other half of my screen. Okay, so now I have B at my right, and I will open the main source file of D at my left. Oh, we're having some problem here. I don't remember if I think last time I was able to solve this, but how to say it? But it wasn't the other. It wasn't Aldea Ultimate. But now I switch back to the community version. So maybe that's why this is not working here. It was lots of headaches, actually. So I tried to solve that by restarting the IDE, but here we have some sort of a problem, I guess. Will it work now? It says indexing. Not sure. Indexing. Okay. So in the meantime, I'll try to run this B project right here. Let's make me a bit smaller. And it worked kind of well. This D project, can I run it? Apparently not. Let me invalidate caches and restart. Should I do this? Just restart. Wow. Lights almost go off. Okay. I don't know if the video captured it, but it, like, the whole electricity went, I mean, from my house, like, for a fraction of a second, and came back. The computer, of course, didn't turn off. So here we can still continue doing these videos. Okay, so I'm restarted. I have restarted this. I'm running B. I mean, I don't want to bore you with this DLang thing. If it doesn't work, I will just configure that later by myself, and I will focus on this video in B. So, okay, so here in B, I wanted to develop some sort of, use these languages to code algorithms, right? Okay, so in B, I have coded this prime number generator, which is okay. For example, let's say I want to put this 1 million as a global variable. I don't know if B allows for that. I think that it doesn't, but let's just test. It says something, all definitions must appear before code in script mode. I didn't know I was in script mode. So const, is there a const or something like that? Okay, I'll ask ChatGPT how to have a constant global variable in BLang. I think I knew this. So it says const, but I think it's not correct, right? Or did I do it wrong? So, well, it works. The problem is that here it shows some sort of an error, this red squiggle. Beeline token type or Beeline type token, the identifier expected got to 1 million. And now actually, I saw that there was a newer version of B. Yeah. So there was a newer version of B. It was either that 4, that 2, or something like, or that 3. I don't remember very well. But yes. So if I'm not wrong, I have the docs here. Do we have the docs here? No, I don't, because this is a new project, but I'll copy it. I'll get them. So B so I probably should install the latest version of B, right? Probably, yes. Can I see the version of this thing? Okay, let me see if I can. So B version, is that how we look into this? Okay, it says 0.4.0. Okay. But now if I go to belang.io, then I think it has a newer version available, right? So download it to apps, replace, sorry. It's not that long, right? Not that large. Okay. It's getting downloaded. So I think this has some newer changes. I was looking at this. It is 0.4.3, which is last week, which is, I think, newer than the version that I have, because I have 0.4.0. Was that right? Yeah, so the 0.4.3. This is a newer version, which, if you want, we have all this specifications of changes, version changes, and all that. So now I'll try to create this new thing. Now let's track this. It says B Linux, and inside here we have a B. So what I'll do, I will delete the old one and copy the new one. Is that okay? So the new one is there. Let's see if now it can access the new one. It did. Oh, it worked. Yeah, apparently it worked, which is great. So we're now 0.4.3. Okay. It works for me. Now let's see if we can do this. Now that I have the newer version, what I wanted to do is copy the docs. These docs. I want to copy it and paste it onto my Learning B2 project right here, so I can read it from inside my IDE, which is here. Okay, so you can hide this. Let's see if we can enable this plugin. Okay, so now we have this DB documentation, right? So I guess we can, I thought we were able to see this like in a formatted way, but apparently not. Okay, no problem. Okay, now I will search here for global variables or something here you have global variables. It says by default B does not allow global variables. However, in low-level applications, they have their place, so their usage can be enabled with compiler flag enable globals. Declaration of global variables must be surrounded with a global specification. An initializer for global variables must be explicitly converted to the desired target type if no initializer is given. The default initialization is done. Some objects like semaphores and mutex require explicit initialization in place. Not a value return for function called. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Shared. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm wondering about this flag keep C. Will it generate C code? I want to see that. Right? Okay, let me open the terminal. That's the thing. B. Okay, now let me put this as a thing here. Now let's run this. And it produced, I'm sorry, I have to run this. Okay, so let's see how, well, I don't see a C file around here, so I don't know what that means. Maybe it means something else. Okay, so there's lots of things. I guess this was also updated, the documentation, right? In the documentation, do we have the version like 0.4.3? Let's see, 0.4. That it's not. So I think the documentation should also come with the version number, right? To see if we are looking at the actual documentation for this current version number, right? Okay. Okay, so what happened with D? Did it work? Oh, apparently yes. So that's great. That's good news. That's amazing. And it allows for global variables. I still don't, I'm not an expert in either of these languages. So I'm a beginner. Okay, so I want to ask ChatGPT a couple of questions. What kind of simple algorithms can I implement in Bilang and Dilang in order to learn the languages? Okay. Learning a programming language by implementing simple algorithms is a great way to become familiar with its syntax and features. Both Beelang and Dlang are capable of implementing a wide range of algorithms. Here are some simple algorithms you can implement in both languages. Hello World, Fibonacci sequence. This is a classic algorithm that can be implemented using recursion or an iterative approach. Factorial calculation. Write the program to calculate the factorial number. Use calculator to be implemented using recursion of loops. Prime number checker, sorting algorithms, binary search, palindrome checker, linked list implementation, stack and queue implementation, recursion practice, basic file I/O, simple calculator. Lots of things to do. Okay, so let's choose one of this. So we already implemented this prime finder algorithm, right? And it was a great experience, actually. I have to tell you, it was good. But now I want to implement something else. So let's see, that I want to make this an algorithm-based project in which I can implement multiple algorithms and not just one. So for that, I would like to move this into files. How to organize source files of Belang and Dlang so I don't have to keep all my code in a single file. Okay, so let's see. It says, let me cook. In Belang, you can organize your code into modules. Each module is typically a separate .b file containing related code. Here's the basic structure for organizing your Belang code. The main file, main.b, is where your program starts. It usually contains the main function. Okay, module main.b. Module files, my module.b, for example. These files contain functions, types, and variables related to a specific module. Okay, compile and run. To compile and run a B program, you can use the B program. B run main.b, Dlang you can organize. Okay, so let's start with B. Let's see if I can organize my code into a better way, right? Let's see if I can do that. Okay, great. So I have here this. Let's try to create a new file, B file. I'll call it utils.b. Okay. It still uses module main, which I don't know if it should use, but okay. It, I guess, should use module utils, right? As far as I know. And I want to move some utility functions like now and noel, right? And I want to put them here. Okay, and I want to import the utils module here. So I would say I don't need this import time anymore. Instead, I'll say import utils. Is this correct? It's not going here. So I don't know if it's importing it correctly. Okay, so here would be utils that now. Something like that, right? Right? Well, yes, I guess. So let's run. I guess OL is not there, so what's going on? It says can import module utils not found. It says not found, but now let's try to do it with the terminal command. And here you have other problems. It says error in function utils that now is private. Okay, so is there an easier way to call functions from modules in Belang to not need to use the module name before the function? I mean, sometimes that's actually good to use the thing, but now let's see. what it says. It says import my module. Import my function to current. What do you mean? Shouldn't this be my function? Okay. It's private. Functions in B modules are private by default. How to fix it? Pub. Okay. 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 It says I should do this, but what? Some bugs there. Now it says unknown foreign function OL. Well, now it is able to use this one. But now, can I rename this? I don't want to be calling these now things all the time. So, well, it says that you may do this. Well, but that's not. I don't know. Oh, he made a mistake. Okay, so module my module, function implementation. What do you mean? To clarify, when you want to make a specific function, when you mind to make a specific function from a module public, you don't import the entire module, but rather the function itself as pub. Here's the correct example. Let's say you have a module called myModule.b with a private function. Okay, to make the private function public and accessible from outside, use modified function definition within the same module. By adding pub before, I know that. Then another module where you want to use private function, you can directly import the module, myModule, and then public function will be available. Oh. But is it possible to call it just by its name without using its module name? I by default, and the language forces you to. This means you need to use the module name to access function name. That module name you can import. Even Beeline scope and roles are required to use the module name. So, well, not. I mean, let's give it to Beeline. I mean, let's follow it. It's a good thing, right? Namespaces and all that. But I don't want to write utils, right? So instead, just rename it to you. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be writing utils every time. Okay, module u, import u. And here it will say u now. U now. And let's compile it to see what it says. It says a non-functional. Well, okay, I can feel that. But what if I mean, do that well. I mean, is the right way of doing this, right? Okay, so let's see if it works. Apparently it worked. And it produced the primes. But here running it from here still doesn't work. Okay, let's import the module because it's not found. Because we need to create some sort of new configuration. Let's say edit configuration, add new configuration, I guess. Be build, be test. I don't know. Which one should I add? Be build. Run kind directory. Is this correct? I guess. Output directory. I guess being right. Working directory, run after build, working directory, environment, production build, emulate terminal, console, build arguments, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's apply this. Let's okay it. It says unnamed. I haven't changed the name. So it cannot run it yet. So it says indexing. Probably should look at what this is trying to do. What is it indexing? Oh, it's indexing the whole bit thing. Why? Updating indexes. Probably because I changed the B version, but it only figured that out now. Can I put myself here in this middle of these two things? Okay. Looks cool. Okay, let's see. It says updating indexes, so let's wait a bit. So I guess I can close this project view. Okay, can I run this? Will it work? Will it not work? I don't know. Let's see. I cannot see the progress. Can I? Where can I see the progress of what's doing? It's a bug in the plugin of B. Oh, I think I'm doing something wrong, right? Yeah, I have to be doing something wrong. I would like for what's a working directory? I don't know what's a working directory. Build B. Oh, it means build in B, the B language. Really? Oh. Okay. Oh, run. Okay. Mm-hmm. How do I fix this? Close it and open it again. I mean, the V plugin needs more work, right? Because it is um not that great, as you can see. Now let's check if this doesn't contain something strange. Well, it did something, but it's not working. It's not showing anything. Okay, so let's edit configuration. I don't know. Okay, it says wrong kind, file or directory. What if I say file? Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I will just use the terminal. Okay. So b dot or b run dot. Okay. With this simple command, you can run your program. As simple as that. So now I was able to extract these two functions into u.b file or module u, which is great. So I don't have to have them here, and I can access it from here and from other files that I can create in the future. Okay, so I want to create now a new file called primes. What if I create a directory and I will say algorithms, and here I will create a new V file and I'll call primes that B from the algorithms module apparently. Okay, now I will move this to here, primes.b, and make this a public calculate primes. And here I will import algorithms. Is that correct? I don't know. And here I say algorithms calculated primes. Well, and I have to run it with the terminal because this is not working here. And yes, apparently it works. So I give that's good. So now I have something really more modular here, and I can call the calculate primes. Okay, let's try to do the same with D. Okay, let's switch to D, and let's create a new D file, right? It's a module, is that correct? Well, I guess I called U again. Module U. It's similar. And now I'll move well, these guys should not be here. Just put them here. Move these two guys into module U. And now we have a problem because it cannot find the right ln. Okay, let's move these here. as well. Can it now be found? 10,000. Yeah, let's also move these guys here as well. Or actually, let's just, well, just numbers, right? So I guess I can put them here. Okay, so now I have to import the modules. Well, I guess this is module app, not? I mean, I don't know. Module main? Module app? Import. Let's see how to now how to do it in the programming languages. Functions are not private by default, and you can call functions from other modules without specifying the module name as long as they're marked as public here, so you can do it in the. Okay, let's say you have a module name my module.d and function my private function. The private to the times you make it public within the public private function. Then you import your module. Okay, module not module for your module. Okay, import you. Okay, now this. Public was the modifier. Public. So here we say public, and also here public. Let's see. Can it access it? Why it's not working, this thing? Can I print in the value of a variable to the terminal as I do in B? But I want to pass it to a function that receives a string. So I need to string and variable and my variable. But how to pass variable and then to string? Is this the correct way? Kind of strange syntax. I don't know. But why it was working before? Why it was working before? I don't know. Oh. Because I deleted this. This is the reason, right? Okay. That's better. Okay. Okay. I mean, not bad, not bad. Now do the same here. Here I like this better because it has the source thing. Package, I guess. I'll call it algorithms. Right, and here I'll create a new file named primes. Algorithms.primes, which is kind of cool. And then we will move this code there as well. And I have to import this thing, right? I guess. Well, I have to also import you here. Okay. Calculate primes. How to import primes. Should be algorithm primes. Yeah. Okay. As you see, the performance are neck and neck almost, right? And the compilation and running performances are also neck and neck. Both are great. So what do we say here? Which one is better? Actually, showing this is not that bad, right? So which one is better? Well, let's compare them. Main, primes, and U. Main. Well, if we delete all lines before the last, after the last actual line, let's format it. Let's format it here. Okay, let's put as similar as possible. It formats here. Formatting, I don't think it works that well. Probably needs extra configuration, but okay. But let's try to put it as similar as possible. So this is how it goes. There you can compare the syntax of these two languages and see which one you like the most, right? In terms of syntax. Of course, there is more than syntax. This And in B, it enforces you to call the function using the module, which can be good, bad sometimes. Well, actually, is good, but sometimes it's inconvenient. Can be inconvenient, right? In terms of numbers of lines of code, they're almost the same. Here having this extra thing and here having these extra things, I don't know how to make global or make it available to go like in the utils thing. So yeah. Now here, these I have to give this to B. This I think is the biggest difference here. So to print something like this, to transform into a string, B does it much better. As you can see right here, this is way better than this. I was even had to ask ChatGPT how to do this. And it also, this thing needs this, which is not great. Yeah. So B is cleaner in this aspect, right? Both B of different ways to stream content data. B has a okay. B has a more concise and flexible syntax for string interpolation, making it cleaner and more straightforward in some cases. In this example, B string interpolation is indeed more concise. Oh, you can use this thing as well? I didn't know that. Ultimately, depends on your personal preference, specific use case. So, I like better the B syntax in this one. Because even though it says 13, it also has a very long line right here. As you can see, I can put breakpoints here, but in D, I still cannot do that. Well, I mean, both have their pros and cons, but I definitely value this feature right here about B. I don't know if I can use this syntax that it was saying right here. And instead of this, it will just put the backslash. I don't know if that's possible. Sorry, I'm not running from here. Well, yeah, apparently it is, but not sure. Let's see. Yeah, it works with either of these guys, but for this it doesn't have the good highlighting here in IntelliJ. This one highlights it better, so I will stay with this syntax for now. So I would say I like B a little bit more. With probably the exception that I don't know how to make this thing a global variable. But may not be that bad. I mean, sometimes protecting yourself from using global variables may be a good thing, actually. But yeah, so this is basically the differences between B and D for the simple algorithms, right? So if we want to implement a new algorithm, we can do so as well. Also here, you have to say auto here, and here you have to say nothing, right? It just detects it. And it even shows here what's the data type. So I think in terms of syntax, B has some advantages. Yeah. So I'm a bit tired right now, so I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.